Yo, what it do? What it do? It's your boy Double S. Hoping your stress go to the wrong address. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling today? Yes. You know what I'm saying? I had to get a little mic check. I had to get a little mic check. That joint went. That joint went all the way back. This is crazy, bro. It just amazed me how many women be tripping about being a pick me. Like, damn, you don't want to be a pygmy? You don't want me to pick you? Like, I don't think people understand how that don't make sense. I be seeing most of the times girls get thrown under the bus if they are doing everything that a man wants them to do for a man to pick them. I be like, it just make me scratch my head like, huh? Y'all mad at the girl that's offering everything that makes a man attracted to her and y'all jealous? Or I ain't gonna even say jealous. Y'all talking shit, talking mess about the girl? They like, ugh, I don't like her. I can't stand a girl that's being a pick me. Just because she got all the men attracted, because she actually took the time to know what men like and what they don't like. That sound like a good girl. That sound like the one. And then it's like, if you not doing the things to make me want to pick you, that mean you doing the opposite of the things that make me want to pick you. Now, since you're doing the opposite things that make me want to pick you, now it's almost like I'm gonna end up just getting with you, clapping them yams. You know what I'm saying? Clapping the yams up, and then I'm gonna throw you back out there to the streets once I get tired of you. But if a girl is actually a pick me, you know what I'm saying? What they call a girl that actually just know what a dude's like and what a dude want. If I see a girl that knows exactly what I want, what I need and shit, I'm gonna get her. That's the one I want. And most likely I might not ever want to get rid of her. I'm gonna be sad if I lose her. I might not be sad, but I'm gonna be like, damn, I fucked up. I had the girl that did everything I wanted her to do, and I fucked it up. Now, a girl that's doing the opposite of that, a girl that's doing things that don't want, you know what I'm saying? She doing the opposite of what a man like, but she look good. She smell good. You know what I'm saying? She got yams. She got them itty bitties. You feel me? Them big old bitties. You know? Okay, yeah, I might still try to get you, just even though you're not doing none of the things that I like, none of the things that's gonna keep me. Yeah, I'm gonna get you, but I'm gonna look at you like, yeah, I'm gonna get her for right now. I even might fall in love with you. But the more you keep doing the opposite things of what I don't like, what a man don't like, it's gonna make it easier for a girl to just come in and do two things that I like, and I'm cheating on you. And I'm cheating on you. I'm just saying, it's that easy. It's like, I don't understand why girls talk shit about a girl that's being the pick me. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I think the pick me word is just being misused as an insult to girls that actually took the time to know what men like. I think it's just an insult at this point. It's not real behavior. You know, most women label pick me aren't begging for male's approval. They just know what they man like. They know what men like. And they're offering it. And they capitalizing off of it. That's a smart female to me. They are women who understand male selection dynamics, and they act accordingly. That's a good girl. That's the girl you actually want. See, the media has pushed this girl, this obnoxious girl that really you don't like. You know what I'm saying? She just overly sexual. You know, she's dressing half naked. You can see everything. So you already thinking in your mind as a man, like, I can't wait to get that in the bed. You're not thinking about, I can't wait to take that down the aisle for her to wear this dress that's see-through and everybody can see she butt naked. They can see what I be clapping in the yams in the bed. You feel me? Like, that's not what you looking at. I'm not saying you might not get with that girl that don't give a f about you, that don't care about nothing that you doing, that don't care about how to treat you. You might fall in love with her because men just be falling in love with a girl after a while. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, you know what? I love her though. Like, even though she don't, treat me to the fully max, a dude will still fall in love. You got them yams back there, you pretty. He start thinking like, well, she'll give me some pretty, some pretty kids, some handsome sons. You know what I'm saying? She look like she'll be a alright mama. But a girl that they call a pygmy, she's gonna do everything. Like, you can see her being a mother. You can already tell she's gonna take the time to understand what my son like and what he don't like. She gonna understand what my daughter like and what my daughter do like. She's gonna be able to be like, I want my daughters to know this and know that. Like, she probably gonna want more education on the kids just because I could tell she the type of female that takes the time to understand the people that she love and actually give it to them. These girls calling girls pygmies and laughing at them and teasing them and talking shit about them. These are girls that they just doing that for insults. They just trying to insult women that actually took that time. Attraction is it's not democratic. It's selective. And a lot of people miss that. They don't actually be seeing that dating is not about fairness or equality. And that's what's being pushed right now. In a relationship, they telling you to be equal. Everything is equal. Everything is equal. But then, even if a man step into that, listening to a female tell him everything in our relationship should be equality. All right. But then out of nowhere, she's going to hit him with something that is not equality. You need to pay all of the bills. You need to hold the door for me. You need to be the man. Hold on. I thought that our relationship was equality. I thought we were supposed to be equal. I thought I was supposed to be doing everything you do and you supposed to do everything I do. That's equality. You can't be selective at some point. Okay, so now that opens the door. As soon as a girl drops that bomb, it's all cool. Okay, bet. You want me to be the all provider, right? Now I need to tell you all the rules. I need to tell you the things that you need to be doing as a woman that's dating me. Now, that's where y'all start falling apart. The heart just starts breaking. Like, hold on. That now she wants to pull back out equality. No, I don't want to do that. No, you can clean up too. No, you can make the food too. No, you can. It starts turning into, hold on. I thought this was equality with our relationship. And those things end up breaking up a lot of relationships because you chose a woman that told you equality, but it's really not equality. It's really, you do all of the things that a man should do, but when it comes to me having to do something, you can do it too. I don't have to be the only one that does it. See, that is where the balance is not, it doesn't make up. At the end of the day, you thinking, you tripping, you losing your mind a little bit. Now you're gonna have a man that you dating that's not happy. You know what I'm saying? He just not happy. He not happy. He's somewhere like stressed the hell out. Like, he got to do everything for real. You just at home trying to look pretty. You just at home getting them cheeks clapped. You just at home, or you out and about. And then you out and about with your homegirls with no clothes on. This nigga stressed out. That nigga stressed out. He can't even tell you not to wear them booty shorts no more. He can't tell you to not wear that see-through dress no more. He stressed the hell out. Now he thinking about, I don't care what a girl say and start talking about, oh, that's insecurity. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen in any relationship she go in. Even if the dude saying, no, I don't care about my girl dressing half naked. If he don't care, that's because he got some other cheeks to clap. He didn't already moved on to the girl that's a pick me. And then now she like, oh, he a cheater. No, he already knew how what he liked when he got you and how he got you. He got you out and about with your homegirls. He caught you out walking in the street with your booty shorts on and your nipples poking out. He like, damn, now you out in the streets doing it again. That's all he gonna think about. Some dudes gonna be, they don't want to cheat. They trying to be loyal. They like, baby, where you at? Baby, come home. Baby, why you wearing that? Now she like, oh, he's so insecure. The other dude that she said wasn't insecure, he ain't tripping. He got a little bit more player in him. He like, you know what I'm saying? Two could play that game. Go ahead, go. I already get the yams at the middle of the night. You feel me? Even if she getting her cheeks clapped by some other dude, it's all good. She gonna come back home, take a shower. I'm gonna clap them cheeks after I just clapped some cheeks today. So she got her cheeks clapped. I'm clapping cheeks all day, every day. You feel me? I got another one that's mandatory cheek clapping when I get home. He ain't tripping. And then on top of that, soon as you leave, boom, come on, pick me. The pick me come in and just pick up all of the that you just left spilt on the ground. She mopping the floor. She cooking the dinners. She rubbing the backs. She asking, Daddy, are you okay? Daddy, how do you feel? Are you stressed out? Damn. These little things, he over here like, damn. My last girl didn't even do this. She ain't even asked me that. So it's about choice. Men don't pick based on slogans. They pick based on peace, cooperation, and alignment. And girls miss that. They miss those three little things right there. Peace, cooperation, and alignment. Calling that a pick me is avoiding this uncomfortable truth of being in a relationship. And I be like, I sit back and I listen. I'm not tripping. I'm not finna try to fight with a girl, argue with a girl, because at this point, social media has took it to the max. It's took it all the way overboard to the point where majority of women feel like that's how they should be. Even if they not even like that, even if they wasn't even raised like that, they just feel like that's how I have to be. I gotta be like that because social media is making it a trend. It's making it popular. So majority of the women that you be meeting, they already brainwashed by the social media. They all are watching the same shows. They all are pretty much following the same pages. Even if they don't agree with it, after a while, all it takes is them to put some fine girls behind it. Girls like pretty girls. Girls listen to a bunch of pretty girls. So if a bunch of pretty girls is saying one thing, eventually the girls are going to hop on that boat and be like, I want to be on the boat with all the pretty girls. I'm not trying to be on this boat with all these girls that ain't dressed up, that ain't half naked. Now she over here like, shit, I want to go over there with all the pretty girls and be half naked. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, getting drunk, drinking all the tequila up, eating all of the lobster tails and oxtails. They're going to, and that next thing you know, you have a planet full of the same girls with the same appetite, with the same dressing style. And even though it looked good, we not tripping. But at the end of the day, when men get together in a huddle and they start talking about running plays, they like, all the bitches think alike. All of them are dressed alike. All of them wearing the same perfume, bro. They all got the same hairstyle. They only picking from 1 to 2 to 3 hairstyles. Then they all wearing wigs. My girl got a lot of hair, but she want to wear a wig. I'm confused. She want to dye her hair every week or act like she did. Now I'm dating a clown. I got a girl with green hair with a bunch of clown makeup on. And then when she take it off, she only take it all off when she come home to me and just be looking like a whole nother person. I'm confused. I'm confused when she get home. I'm like, hold on. Damn, I thought I was just with Miss Mulatto. Now I'm with Oprah Winfrey. What the fuck just happened? They wearing body stretch suits. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want to work out. These girls talking about they don't even want to work out no more. Girls used to want to work out. They used to at least want to take some diet pills, some diet supplements. Now they like, they geeked up about it. Psst, fight that workout there, girl. Put me on the doctor's desk. Table. Like, Put me on the surgery table. I'm like, wait, hold on. So y'all all want to get on the surgery table? I'm not saying all of them, right? I'm just saying it's a majority now. You can see it on the internet. Majority of people is on the internet. I've heard people be like, but you got to get out in real life. In real life, majority of the girls are on the internet. You walk up to a majority of girls, they have a social media. They're all on, they on X, they on Twitter, they're on TikTok, they're on YouTube, they're on everything. They all on the same stuff. They even when you get on TikTok, ain't nobody doing no different dances. Everybody doing the same dance that's trending on TikTok. The song could change and they'll do the same dance to a different song. Can we at least get a different dance for a different song? Nope, we can't. It's like, so when people be telling me real life is different, it's almost like, yeah, it used to be. But now, like in reality, everybody is on the internet, and what's going on the internet is actually what's going on in real life for majority, not the minority. I'm not saying you can't find a girl that's not on the internet. I'm not saying you can't find a girl that's not doing the same stuff all the other girls is doing, but I'm saying majority of the girls that you meet are pretty much copycats. Just a different booty size, different cup size, a different facial structure, a different a pattern of makeup. Some of them doing their eyebrows, some of them ain't. But majority of them got eyelashes or fake eyelashes on. They take off the real eyelashes. They done pulled out all their real eyelashes. It look like they ain't got no eyelashes. Most of them is cutting off their eyebrows and tattooing eyebrows on or putting makeup eyebrows on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or if not that, most of them wearing wigs. Most of them want to hang out all of their booty. They want to wear see-through booty shorts with no drawers on. They gonna put just tape over the slits. You know what I'm saying? That's what's next. I'm telling you what's next is see-through booty shorts. The booty shorts gonna be about this big, and the booty gonna be hanging out, and they gonna be see-through. And I'm gonna be like, man, I told y'all that was next. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time when women get the call and a girl to pick me, you know, that's just how they avoid the uncomfortable truth at the end of the day. You know what I mean? The loudest critics benefit most from male attention. You know, so the girls that's getting criticized the most, those are the ones that's most valuable. Those are the ones that men marry. Those are the one that men be like, I want to do everything for this girl. I don't want to see this girl go. Like, and not saying he might not mess up, not saying he might not cheat, but if he cheats, she find out and she leave him. That man gonna be hurt. He gonna be hurt. Other than a girl that wasn't no pick me, the little what they call themselves a baddie. I mean, I just got to give them that title. That's what they all call themselves because I haven't seen one baddie be a pick me. You know, so you get you a baddie. Yeah, you might only thing a dude might reminisce from missing her is clapping them cheeks. He not missing nothing else about her. He only thinking like, man, she used to give me some good head. She used to have some yams. You know what I'm saying? She was pretty. It's not really nothing else to miss. And you can go find so many girls. You can find a pick me that got all of that. You know what I mean? Oh shoot. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, I'm back, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I had to go real quick, but we right back on this, man. But I was just talking about how a lot of girls be talking crazy about a girl they call a pick me, you know. I think it's a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? Women who publicly attack girls and call them a pick me, yo, behavior still wanna be chosen at the end of the day. So a man like gonna actually like that girl. He gonna actually wanna be with that girl because she simply found out she got the cheat codes basically. She got the cheat codes. She found out like, "Oh, I know what man like. I know what a man gonna like." You know what I'm saying? I know what men wanna do. I know what they wanna see. I wanna know I know how they like to feel, and she actually mastered that. That's a player that learned how to play the game. You don't go buy a game and say, "Oh, I'm gonna play the game the way I wanna play the game," and say I'm gonna beat the game. That's just not gonna happen. You know, or I'm supposed to shoot the basketball at the 3-point line, but no, I'm gonna shoot it from half court the whole game. I'm gonna play the way I want to play. I'm gonna just keep passing the ball. I don't care about the shot clock. I'm gonna just keep passing the ball. Just keep passing the ball. You're not gonna win. You have to learn how to play the game in order to beat the game. You gotta learn how You gotta learn how to throw passes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to run plays. You can't just pick a random play and say, fuck that play. I'm gonna do it the way I want to and expect that play to be successful. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You gotta learn how to play the game right. And a lot of women, you know, they using their sexuality, they pretty face, you know, to just kind of say, I'm gonna play the game the way I want to play the game. Not saying they ain't gonna be able to beat some levels. They might be able to beat some levels, but they gonna keep getting to level one, level two, level three, and then she gonna keep saying game over, and they gonna have to start back over. Level one, level two, level three, and once they do that over and over and over, you know what they end up saying? All men is the same. If you already know all men is the same, then why you can't keep one? That's because you learning how to play the game wrong. You know exactly the stuff you're doing is what you want to do. You're doing what you want to do, and you saying a man should love that. He should love just the stuff that I want to do, how I want to treat him, how I want to make him feel. He better love me for me. I don't need to be no pick me. I don't need to find out what he like. That's what you basically saying. I don't need to find out what the man like. I don't need to find out what he don't like. He should just like everything about me because I'm beautiful. I got my body is tea, and I'm look at me. Look at me. He's stupid if he fumble me. I mean, it's gonna be real easy to fumble in a football game if you're not listening to the coach. If you don't understand none of the plays that you're running, but you're running a play. You calling out plays, but you're not running, you're not following your lineman. Your lineman blocking this way and you going the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about somebody fumbled. Of course you're gonna fumble. Of course. You're going against some good defense right now. And there's some girls out there with some good defense. That's all I'm saying. It's some girls out there with some good defense. You know what I'm saying? So the criticism is usually like resentment, you know, towards women who get chosen without force and leverage or ultimatums. You know, those girls get criticized. They be like, I can't stand that girl. She be acting so much like a pick me. But that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Y'all all want a man, right? But then girls get a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. They get a little bit of money and they start saying, I don't need a man for nothing. The man better get with my program because I got money. And it don't even matter because if you get with this girl that got money, she's not finna do anything for you. She's still gonna expect for you to be the man. It's just I don't it makes zero sense. But I don't sit there and I try to argue with it. I just try to enlighten a few younger dudes, you know, don't fall in that trap, don't fall in that trend, and overlook the girl that actually took the time to understand everything about you and understand what you like and what you don't like. Don't overlook her just because she ain't out here with the see-through booty shorts and the see-through tank top with no bra. I know it look good. I know it look nice. Your girl look like that too, but like don't nobody know. Just you. You feel me? You the only person that know. But hey, I understand though because the trends, a lot of people be like, I don't follow trends and follow every single fucking trend. This shit is brainwashing. Even if you try to deny it and say it's not, that shit is brainwashing. If you get on that internet, you get to scrolling, you get to following people, you're gonna end up following a trend. Somehow, some way, you're gonna feel like I need them shoes. I need them shoes too. All y'all walking around with the same expensive ass shoes on. And then on top of that, y'all all walking around with the same outfit on. That's a trend. And it's almost it's always this becomes the argument. But I got it first. You know what I'm saying? I bought it before it was a trend. Everybody and their mama think like that. Same everybody got the same shoes, but I pre-ordered mine. I got mine before they was even out in the store. When did you get yours? Oh, you got yours the day they came out. See, I been had mine. That's that's what the argument becomes, and it's kind of like, damn, bro, where are we going with this? Like, where's we going with this? People not people not really paying attention to what's going on. But romance, romance is rewarded. It rewards awareness, not resistance. You know what I'm saying? So women who acknowledge that men values are not losing power, they are increasing their leverage by reducing friction in their relationship. Resistance is not strength, compatibility is. So being that female in a male's life and being compatible with him and not going against the compatibility, that's how you create a happy home. That's how you end up saying, I'm in love. And he end up saying, I'm in love. And he say, I want to marry you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Even if he messed up, he don't want to lose you. He'll do anything not to lose you. Because you know what? He already know it's a bunch of fine shit out here in these streets. They all dress with see-through booty shorts and a see-through tank top with no bra and a wig on and a bunch of makeup. They everywhere. Them ones is everywhere. And they ready to get their cheeks clapped. They super sexual. They everywhere. I mean, like, that's not hard to find. Men don't marry potential, they marry consistency. So a lot of women not bringing consistency, you know, and then they complain about the dudes that they dated. Well, if a dude was taking you in, he's definitely not a guy who really cared about himself. If he's taking in a bunch of girls who don't like to be a pick me, of course you had some guys that you can talk crazy about and talk shit about all day or every day. Of course, they took you in. They took you serious? The girl who didn't give a fuck about what he liked and what he didn't like? Of course you had some guys that treated you bad. You're a bad female to date. Of course. Of course you're gonna talk about how all men are the same. Well, because you're gonna have to get the same type of man to date you. You know how hard it is to date a girl who don't care about nothing about what you like and what you don't like? Bro, that's hard. You know how fast it's gonna wear off in about 3 to 6 months. That high gonna wear off. Those type of girls is like smoking a blunt. You smoke weed every single day at the same time. You keep smoking and keep smoking. After 3 to 6 months, you have to increase that weed. You're like, at first it was okay to just smoke that one blunt a day. Now you like, I need to smoke 2 blunts a day. Now I need to smoke 3 blunts a day. So at first you was happy with that one female for 3 to 6 months, but then your tolerance grew. You had to get 2 females now. Now you got to get 3 females. He has to go get all these different females that offer something that you don't to make one female. That's because he's missing something with you. That's why they be like all these dudes is cheaters. Yeah, because it's easy to cheat on a female like that. Like after a while, like yeah, that once that high wears off of him clapping the cheeks and you being pretty, that don't last long. Like I don't think a lot of pretty females understand that. Like a dude is only gonna think you so pretty and your body is so bad for only 3 to 6 months. And then after that wears off to him clapping them cheeks for that long, it started looking regular. He started looking at other girls out like, damn, look at that one. Damn, look at that one. Cause this one that I got, uh, 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 ain't nothing special about it. He's now his eyes are open and he like, damn, I see that shit everywhere. I see a fat ass, nice titties, pretty face. I see that everywhere. Whoa, I didn't see that before. I thought it was just my girl. Whoa. That's kind of like how the feeling just end up coming. You know, men don't commit because women is pretty or independent. They commit because she is predictable. She cooperates or cooperative, and emotionally regulated. These traits get mislabeled as weakness online. Most females say that is a pick me when those are typical things that a man would love to have in his woman, his female, his heart, his love, his his flame twin. You know what I'm saying? This is what he wants to see. Every man want to see a nice booty and some big titties and a pretty face. Every man want to see that. That's everywhere. It's not like you this pretty girl with this big booty, this nice body, pretty face, and you're the only one on earth. No, that's everywhere. Right now, the dude ain't seeing it because, even though there's 10 of you in the room, he got one of you. He happy. He like, man, I got one. But after 3 to 6 months, he want to go back in that room and go look at the rest of the nine. He want to go get the other nine of them. He like, shit, let me go get the other nine. Fuck that shit. You feel me? That's what it turns into. And a lot of women don't like to hear that. They don't want to hear that. They gonna get mad at me because I'm telling the blunt, honest truth. The man ain't most men ain't gonna tell you that because they getting them cheeks. They clapping them cheeks. That's it. You don't have nothing else to offer. You pretty and he clapping them cheeks. After 6 months, that shit dead. That shit over with. He gonna start seeing the other booties out there and want to do the same thing. Like shit, I could replace her. She seemed like she'd do more for a man. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she just what that girl just say. He all excited. That girl said she get massages. My girl don't get no massages. You easy to be replaced. And you thinking your looks and shit was gonna push you to the top? Nah, that shit just got you there. It just got you there. It didn't push you to the top. It just got you there. It just got you the temporary access to this man. That's it. And then on top of that, y'all want the money. Y'all want his money. You want him to take care of you. Come on, that's every girl. I haven't heard one girl. Most girls will say they don't need that. But soon as they get in a relationship, they need that. I don't care what they say. Because they need that. They need the man to take care of them. If that man don't take care of them, they out. I'm not saying all of the women, but majority. You can find some and slip through the crack and catch you some little minority ones, and get your game going, get it flowing. The internet trains women to compete with men, not partner with men. So that's why I'm saying like majority of women are on the internet and the internet is promoting for women to compete with you. That's why it's hard to be compatible with them. Modern dating discourses pushes women to act like negotiations are battles. Men don't marry rivals. They marry allies. So most of the time when they have these marriages and they break up and people be like, man, that marriage didn't last long because it's not going to take too long for that guy to notice, man, I just married an enemy. This is not my actual partner. This is not somebody that really wanted to be with me. Most men are all, most men already know who they want to marry early. It don't take long. That in that 3 to 6 months, when I told you that high gonna die off, in that 3 to 6 months, men already know this the one. This the one. If that high dies down in that 3 to 6 months, you just not the one. You was just the one to have sex with. You don't offer nothing else. You don't offer nothing else but I'm me. Look at me. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. The looks. You was only able to stay for 3 to 6 months. And if I'm not saying all of the relationships gonna end in 3 to 6 months, but they're gonna become rocky. I guarantee your relationship become rocky in that 3 to 6 months after that high start dying down with that man of clapping them cheeks. Unless you go get you a cornball, you go get you a guy that don't got no game. You know, he not really good at talking to women. He don't really know how to conversate. He don't know how to make women laugh. Of course, yeah, he might stay a little longer. He might stay for 2 years. He might stay for 3 years. Shit, he might stay for 5. But after a while, him still being that man, because you training him to be an even better man and you don't even know it, because he has to do everything to keep you. You want him to do everything a man should do to keep you. So he's actually getting better with time and you're getting worse because you're not working on shit. When y'all break up, you are exactly the same girl that he met. When y'all break up, he's actually even better. He actually got to know women, what a woman likes and don't like. Cause he had to give it to you or you would have been left before 2 years, 3 years. So he actually gets better with time. You got worse because now life has changed. Even the trend has changed. And now you back out in the streets and you still just doing the same exact thing that got you that dude. Wearing your see-through booty shorts, your see-through tank top, and a bunch of makeup and a wig on and shaking ass. That's all you know how to do is to get a man. So now you just repeating the same cycle, same cycle. This man now knows he has got some game now. Now he know like, man, I don't want the girl that wearing the booty shorts that see-through. I'm looking for something classy. Even if he run into a girl that look classy and act similar like you, he actually switched it up. He actually getting better again. Now he picking a girl that's classy. Now he's like, oh man, now he gaming himself up over time. The female is usually not gaming herself up. She's just actually gaming herself up to catch a man by being naked, by attracting a man by using her sexuality. So she's not actually getting better. She's just choosing smaller clothes and smaller clothes. And her attitude is getting worse. And then she's damaged from being in that long relationship with the other dude and getting in arguments. And now she's like telling every dude, like, oh, my last man was insecure. Oh, my last man was abusive. She carries so much trauma going to the next relationship. She didn't get better. She got worse. And most women do not go work on themselves. They don't go get counseling. They break up with a dude and get immediately with another dude. How can you work on yourself? How? That makes no sense. I'm gonna better myself by keep dating another person, another person, another person. You have to go be by yourself. You have to go heal. You have to. You can't just, need to go get stitches and just put some clothes over it and just be like, yeah, it'll be all right. It's gonna heal. No, you needed stitches. You might get an infection now. You might keep bleeding now. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go heal. You need to go sit down for a few weeks. But a lot of women don't do that. A lot of women just hop in the next relationship and the next relationship and the next relationship, bringing the same trauma that she just had from the last dude to this next relationship, bringing him that trauma, going to get with another dude. Now she got double the trauma, bringing double the trauma to the next dude. Now she got triple the trauma. She just gets worse over time. She might still look good though. But the man is actually learning, like, the things that he did with her, the things that they broke up about. He learning like, man, I can't do that. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to be arguing all day. I don't want to be fighting all day. I don't want to be putting my hands on her. I don't want her to put her hands on me. All the female know is I don't want to be with a dude that's going to put his hands on me. But I still need you to be a provider. I still need you to do everything I tell you to do. And I need you to just like me for me. Nothing has really changed. She just came with trauma and still has the same thing she offered to the last guy. And the trauma that most women don't actually look at, they don't really pay attention to how much that trauma that they bring into the next relationship really affects this new relationship. Even if they say, oh, I'm over it. No, you're not over it. All it takes for that 3 to 6 months, when all of the stuff starts wearing off, for that trauma to pop up. One argument, that trauma popping up. That guy start yelling, her trauma popping up. Oh, that's what my last boyfriend did, and then he started beating on me. Like the trauma. This guy, just because this guy raised his voice on me, he finna beat on you, but her trauma. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he walked out the door. Last time the other dude walked out the door, he started cheating on me. Now she on the social media posting butt naked pictures, half naked pictures, trying to get some attention because now she already assuming like he going to cheat on me. The trauma is following her. You know what I mean? So it's like the girls that just are more of a pick me or they're more less they're less stressful. Um, they're the type of girl that you're gonna want to marry. Those are the girls you'll be with long term. Those are the girls that you can actually learn something from. You know what I'm saying? Not just physically, but mentally, spiritually. You can learn something from them because those girls that take the time to understand what other people like and what they don't like outside of their self, they're not living in that selfish bubble. They're living in a let me see what they'll like. Let me see what they don't like. Those girls that be in that, it's all about me, you better like me for me. Those girls are living in a selfish world. So they don't really care about what you like. So be careful, man. Just be careful. Be careful out there, man, because you're playing with your feelings. And that trauma that you also get from dating a girl, it can follow you to your next relationship too, bro. You know what I mean? But shout out to the girls that actually work on themselves. They heal. They've been in these trauma and these issues in life. And they worked through it. They went and actually went and got therapy, or they went and got around family and went and had somebody in their family like a grandma, auntie, somebody who was older than them that was able to put them in the right area to let them know like the right stuff, because nowadays girls talking to their aunties and grandma and their grandmas just like them. Their grandmas ain't learned nothing. They aunties ain't learned nothing. They the same girl they was when they was 20 something, 18. Like they didn't learn nothing. They but some women they have to learn early because the stuff that they using to get men, like they body, just they overall looks. A woman loses her overall looks early, real early. Nowadays, girls are starting to lose their looks at the age of 26 just because of the hardcore life they living. They barely sleeping, they smoking weed, they drinking liquor, they partying, they're losing their youth look early, early, early. You know what I'm saying? Not saying men ain't either. It's men out there too. Like, you know what I'm saying? They not caring about nothing. They doing the same thing, drinking, smoking, doing lean, but the girls is doing it now. Like you could bear like back in the day, you wasn't about to find no girls doing no hardcore drugs. If you did, it was most likely because she was with a guy that was doing hardcore drugs. Like now, these girls just be doing them with their homegirls. Like they be doing lean, popping pills with their homegirls, getting drunk with their homegirls. They got introduced to it by their homegirls. That wasn't a normal thing before. you know, um, uh, uh, It's just like I said, like the internet just trained women to compete with a man. They not partners with them. So that's just like a damaging thing. Modern dating discourses and pushes women to act like negotiations are battles. Men don't marry their rivals. That's all I'm saying. Like they marry they allies. That's what it goes. That's how it goes. Um most men already know who they want to marry early. They be knowing it. So in that 3 to 6 months, they already know. The reason some women are dated but never committed to is it's not a mystery. It's very easy to see. It's not a mystery or it's not timing. It is because they behavior signals short-term access, not long-term stability. Just because you gave me access to your body, that's not gonna last forever. It's a lot of girls out here with body. It's a lot of girls out here with a pretty face. There's a lot of girls out here that wear makeup. There's a lot of girls out here that wear wigs. There's a lot of girls that wear no, half naked clothes. You can find that everywhere. You can go to every state and find that. Some states you're gonna see it like it's nothing. It's gonna be like normal. Like in Los Angeles, it's normal. You're gonna see bad girls all day. If you date a girl because of her looks, you're not gonna you I'm telling you, if that's all that girl got to offer is her looks, her body, living in places like Los Angeles, you're gonna stay a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Because majority of the girls up there are hoes, and majority of the men up there are cheaters because the women are offering the same thing, and the men have to be a man to get the woman. Like he has to offer her what a man should offer a woman. or she not dating him. She not gonna be with him. But the woman don't gotta offer nothing. All she gotta do is be half naked. All she gotta do is be her, a baddie. She don't gotta do nothing else. That's all of them. That's all of them walking, and you'll be able to see that in Los Angeles everywhere. Soon as you walk to the gas station, soon as you walk down the street, soon as you go to the park, soon as you go to the beach, soon as you go to Hollywood, North Hollywood, they everywhere. So it's hard for people to stay in a committed relationship in big cities like that. Miami the same way. You walk anywhere, any restaurant, any gas station, any store, any beach, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. All you see is half naked women that's calling themselves baddies, that know how to twerk, that know how to give some good neck. That's everywhere. Like I don't know how a lot of women don't see that. You know, they just get mad. They get mad and they don't want to hear that part. They don't want to hear the hardcore truth. They would rather get mad. You know, being yourself is that's incomplete advice. Just you saying, I'm me, I'm being myself. That's incomplete advice. Whoever gave women that advice, they wanted women to be hoes. They wanted them to be thoughts. That was a trend that was pushed and it worked. It worked because a lot of women just scream that. When you ask a woman what she got a whole list of the things that the man has to offer to be her man. But then you reverse that question and say, what do you offer to a man? Being myself, being me, being a baddie. That's incomplete advice. You're not about to keep no man. No man is about to marry that. You got to come with more than that. You got to come with more than that. And the crazy part about it is the part about coming with more than that. It's not even a lot for a female. It's like super simple, but they then became so lazy and they didn't got comfortable with dating many men. They didn't got comfortable with that. Okay, if he don't do it, another man gonna do it. They didn't got comfortable with that. Now they didn't train themselves to, I don't know how to do anything else but just be me. Just be a baddie. They don't know how to do anything. Everyone edits themselves, you know, um, as a professional, social, romantic settings. Refusing to adapt in dating is not authenticity. It's entitlement. So that entitlement is keeping you from getting the man that you deserve, from being locked down, from starting a family, for being fruitful, for providing something to the man that you want to be with. Like it's selfish. That's so entitled. Like why are you that entitled to just yourself, but you want somebody to care about you, but you don't really show you don't really show that you care about them. That's selfish. It's messed up. It's almost a evil behavior, but it's not frowned upon in society now. It's something that is promoted and pushed. Men value effort before entitlement. And that's just how it goes. And they have to. If a man doesn't provide that effort, imagine if all the men provided entitlement, they wouldn't get girls. And it's some guys out there that do it. They be like, they say the same thing a girl say, like, shit, I look good. Like shit, I'm packing. You feel me? I got muscles. You know what I'm saying? I got abs. I can get any girl I want. Now he's saying the same thing the girl saying. She's gonna get mad and call him gay. He's gay. He cares about himself too much. And now the reason why is because she feel like she in competition with her man. All because he he got the same thing to offer as her. And he can go get any girl he want. Just like how she's saying she can go get any man she want. He can go get any girl he want. Now she feel like she competing. Now she feel like he gay. A man shouldn't be like that. See, it's so crazy how a girl can always put her binoculars on and see a man shouldn't be like that. But until she run into a man that offers the same exact thing as her, now she's mad. Now she want to call you zesty. You care about your looks more than me. You trying to look good more than me. No, 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 no. God blessed God blessed him like that, like he blessed you. Y'all, you mad that he able to do the same thing you can do, and now you feeling like you not enough. Now you feeling like you don't you can't win him over. because of the other dudes that you mess with, they was more like they may have been the same way, right? They just ain't say it. This dude's actually saying it, like he actually letting you know, like, man, I ain't tripping about you. Like, I can get another one of you, man. I look good. You feel me? I got a body. I got a 10 incher. I'm almost 11 inches down there. You know how many girls gonna want this? She's shitty as hell. She like, damn, oh my gosh, he's gay. Even though he getting nothing but women, she gonna still feel like he gay. You know what I'm saying? She gonna feel like he not being a man. Okay, so he could flip it back on you. You not being a woman. A woman should offer way more than her looks. You being gay. That wouldn't recollect in a lot of women minds. They'd be like, wait, how am I gay? There's nothing wrong with me being gay. See, like it's always there's nothing wrong with nothing a female does. Stay away from girls like that. That's the best advice I can give you, bro. Men value effort before that entitlement. That's all I'm saying. A woman showing intentional effort is not doing too much. She's doing she's doing perfectly fine. She's signaling investment. You know what I'm saying? When you see that, when you see a girl intentional effort, I'm telling you, bro, she's signaling invest in her. Invest your time, invest your love, invest money in her. She's an investment. The girl that just offered these baddie looks, her body, bro, who gonna invest in that when that's everywhere? That's like trying to buy a product and saying I'm gonna get rich off it, off selling this product when everybody's selling the same exact product. How you gonna make some money? You gonna have to sell your shit cheaper. Now you had to lower the value of what the product that you had. So that's pretty much what a lot of women do. They lower the value of they self because they think their beauty, their body, and them just being me is valuable. How is it valuable when you can go get it everywhere? Imagine us all having to get the same car and you telling and I'm trying to argue with you and tell you that my car is better than your car. But we all got the same car. We all trying to sell the same car and we all trying to tell everybody that's trying to buy the car that my car is better than my neighbor's car. But we got the same exact car. Same everything, same year, same motor, everything. Same mileage. How? How am I going to sell my car before he sell his car? We both selling it for the same price cuz we both believe the car is valuable. Nobody wants to go down on the price. But the people who have to go down on the price, they're gonna be like, man, I don't want to sell these cars no more, bro. I ain't barely make no money. I end up losing money trying to sell this car because everybody got this car. That's all I'm saying, bro. Just pay attention to it, man. You know, so the girl that's actually doing everything, you know, giving that intentional effort, she's an investment, bro. The girl that's being just like all the other girls, bro, don't invest your money in that. Don't invest your time in that. Don't invest your love in that, bro. You gonna end up looking lost. You gonna end up losing in life. you may gain you may gain something because you're gonna learn from experience now. You done got gain some experience with dealing with those type of women. Now you're gonna know how to act smarter now. You're gonna know how to um treat yourself better. You're gonna know how to pick better. You know, and it's always better to pick the girl that knows everything you like and what you don't like, or she's gonna put that effort and time into finding out the things you like and don't like. That's the best girl. That's the best choice. So you can always start there. Don't start off looks. Start off a girl. Start off of a girl that wants to know what you like and don't like. If she's asking those things and she's taking notes and she's off also showing it to you, that's going to be one of your best options. Might be your best option at that time that you need to pick. Don't pick the girl just because she had on some see-through booty shorts and you wanted to have sex. That shit don't last long. I don't care how bad she is. Every dude, nigga, people say that about Jennifer Lopez. They was like, man, if I had Jennifer Lopez, nigga, I would never let her go. Every dude let her go. Every dude let her go and didn't even fight to get her back because every other girl that looked pretty to you ain't nothing but another man's headache. Another man that got that girl at that moment can't wait to get rid of her. Can't wait till she walk out the door. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad she cheated. I'm glad she found another dude. She was a fucking headache. She was a problem. She was sending me down. That's why most of the time you'll see a girl and she'll be like, "Oh, this broke ass nigga, blah blah blah. He was broke." Then as soon as he break up with her, that nigga start popping. Nigga got chains on. Nigga got a new car. Nigga got a new house. Got a new girl. Popping. She's still around here looking like a pretty girl begging. Some girls be like, damn, I'm not, after they found out, like, damn, I'm the pretty girl begging, they go get a job, they could start making some money. Now they feel like I don't need no man. Now I need to make them, I need men that make more money. But the men that make more money, they're what they looking for in a woman is even higher. They looking for they looking for a personal assistant. They looking for a girl that know how to do some stuff. Girl, you know how to go fill out these documents, girl. You know how to if I tell you to do this, take A to B to you gonna be able to take it to A to B and bring it back to A to B to C, and then C to B to A. I need you to handle this. I need you to do this. He gonna need a secretary. Some men ain't gonna be like, I ain't gonna say all men, but like they're gonna want you to not be wearing all of them little clothes. They ain't gonna want you going out to the club, going on girls' trips. Some dudes may do it, but those gonna be the guys that's got a bunch of you. You're not the only one, baby. If he just paid for you to go on your girls' trip, just know he paid for you. It was almost like he didn't have to pay for a hotel to cheat on you while you was at the crib. He paid for you to go on and know how long you gone and know when you get back. Now I can bring this girl over here and clap these cheeks all through the house. I mean, he's straight slutting her out all over the house, all on the dresser, all on the floor, all on the wall, all on the kitchen counters, everything. And she gonna clean up everything. You ain't even gonna know. When that girl get back to the crib, she gonna be like, damn, he cleaned the whole house up. Not knowing it was like 3 to 4 bitches that came over there and cleaned that joint up every single day for that nigga. For that nigga. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you the blunt, honest truth. Um, because that's what I'm saying. Like men value effort before entitlement. That's what we value. That's the girl that's gonna say, that's the girl I want to invest in. Men reciprocate, investment, not demands. A girl demanding all of this stuff and she don't offer nothing, she's not gonna get it forever. She may get it temporarily. Yeah. Some dudes that got it, that don't care about spending it, yeah, you may get it temporarily, but you're not gonna have this for a lifetime. Unless he's an old trick that look ugly as hell, look like a raisin bean. You might get it a little long because he old as hell, ain't got no game. All he uses his wallet. But just know you ain't the only one. It's a bunch of you. Especially if the bigger his wallet, the more you he got. You ain't tripping because he look like an ugly old raisin bean. You ain't tripping. But you ain't got no commitment. You don't have nothing strong. All he gotta do right now is get a girl that come in and be a pick me and change him, and he gonna stop sending you everything. He gonna change his number, everything. He done fell in love because he ain't had no game. He a razor bean. He done found him a pretty girl that really wanted him. Even if she don't really want him, she came with the pick me girl traits. You know what I'm saying? All men like a pick me. Only women hate pick me's. You ain't never heard no man going around saying, I can't stand a girl that's a pick me. It's only girls that can't stand a girl that's a pick me because you know why? The trauma of them losing a man to that girl. That's the girl they always lose to. They can't compete with a pick me girl. How? How the fuck she gonna be the pick me? By saying, she ain't ugly. I look better than her. See, you rolling with your looks. You roll with your looks with everything. You know what I mean? Girls out here look better than you. You know what I mean? Girls out here body better than yours. It don't even matter no more. Even if she say the girl ugly, he can go get her face done. He can go get her body done. Now she out here looking like Kim Karnicki Dashing. What the fuck? What the fuck? That don't even matter. I don't even know why girl still is dragging. I look better than somebody. Most people are accepting plastic surgery. You can upgrade the bitch. That don't mean nothing. That means nothing. That mean nothing at all. Damn. That's what I'm saying. Men value effort before entitlement. A woman showing intentional efforts is not doing too much. She's doing just enough. She's signaling, invest in me. She's the best investment. Don't invest yourself in no girl that just got nothing but looks to offer. What the fuck? That's a terrible investment. That's you trying to sell the same product that everybody else is selling. You know what I'm saying? That's like selling his Vaseline. Everybody selling this Vaseline, but you believe your Vaseline look better than everybody Vaseline, so I'm gonna put a high ass price on my Vaseline, and you expect to sell that Vaseline? That shit is common. Everybody got it. Everybody got that fucking Vaseline. You know, the real fear isn't being a pick me, it's being pickable. That's all it is. Girls are mad at other girls for being pickable. That's a girl that somebody can look back and say, I want her. Instead of them looking at, most of these girls and saying, I want to fuck her. That's a big difference. I want her. I want her. I want everything about her. But I want to fuck her. I want to fuck everything on her. Most girls are just looked at like that. But they do that to themselves. You know, pickable women get chosen. That's just there's nothing to argue about that. That creates accountability. You know, many people prefer comfort and criticism over responsibility and results. You know, so uh, I just wanted to drop that gem on a lot of y'all. I don't care who didn't like it and who do like it, but I know somebody to help out there, man. Go for the girl that's a pick me. Go for the girl that's actually paying attention to all the stuff you say you like. If you say you like soccer, she should be wanting to go get a soccer jersey. She should be wanting to watch soccer with you. She should be wanting to remind you that, baby, soccer come on tonight. Already got the channel on for you. Already got you some nachos ready to watch it and watch it with you and got you a couple beers on the table. Already got all of that ready. That is a girl that is pickable. Not a pick me. She's pickable. That's the one you gonna want long term. That's the one you not gonna want to lose. That's the one you gonna want to invest in. Don't get you one of these baddies and start investing your time and your money and your love in it. You're going to have a heartbroken fucking reality. Everything is going to be shattered in your life. You're going to be confused. You're going to be lost. And then you might start thinking this is how all girls is, like how women do. They start thinking all dudes are the same because the only guys that are picking them is the guys that just actually wanted to fuck. Dudes ain't slow. Dudes may act slow. They may act goofy and they may act like they not paying attention, but they paying attention. That majority of these girls are acting exactly the same. They got the same thing to offer. They not tripping. A lot of dudes, they're gonna get with it because they already know all I gotta do is buy her a bag and I'm clapping them cheeks. I don't even gotta buy her more than one bag. All I had to do is buy her something for Valentine's Day, something for her birthday. I'm clapping them cheeks for the next few months. And everything else, I could just be like, oh, baby, I couldn't do it this month. I couldn't do that. It's too late. She trapped now. She's still hoping she gonna get another bag. She over here showing pictures like, baby, I want this bag. Even if she leave, he ain't tripping because you know what? It's so easy to get another one of her. All he got to do is the bag that he was going to get you, that he was lying about getting you. All he got to do is go to the next little baddie and tell her, like, I'm going to get you that bag. I'm going to get you them heels, baby. I'm going to get your nails done. Yeah, baby, I'm going to take you out to a nice restaurant. You know how easy that is? You know how easy that shit don't even cost that much at the end of the day. Especially if a nigga is smart and know how to use credit. Bro, that shit is so easy to get. It's so easy to get. You ain't even gotta pay all up front. Put it on a credit card, pay on it. And in 3 to 6 months, the bitch is gone. You didn't finish paying it off. Now you able to charge the card again, order it online again with your credit. No money down. Get it again. This bitch helping you build your credit, low key. Now you can go to that same designer store and open up a credit card. Now they ready to give you a whole credit card. You done build your credit on this damn designer shit. This girl actually helped build you and she ain't even know it. She ain't even know it. Hey man, it's your boy Double S, man. Hope your stress go to the wrong address, man. I ain't even read the comments today, man. I just wanted to let y'all just go ahead and chat in the group. I'll try to double back next time and we're gonna get to it. But I just really wanted to drop that gem on y'all, so y'all can understand what's going on with these pygmies. It's your boy Double S. Hope your stress go to the wrong address. Make sure you hit the likes, them comments, and subscribe button. It goes a mile for me. And I ain't here for no short time. I'm here for a long time. I'm here with y'all, man. We gonna be a community. We gonna fall in love with each other. Some stuff we gonna agree on, some stuff we not. I'm not tripping. I'm not the type of person to get mad. I have disagreements my whole life. We don't do nothing but talk and be friends. That's how it's supposed to be. But I fuck with y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming in the room. We out.